Hey, this is Matt. Once again, welcome back to another video. This is another paid request, this time from Edward. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos or topics, reactions, reviews, re-reviews, randomness out of the blueness, wherever it may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for South Park Season 6, Episodes 4 and 5. Now, of these two, I would say I liked Episode 5 a lot more. But episode 4 was fine for what it was. This is the season where Kenny has been dead. I think he comes back at the end of the season. The fourth member of the group is a character named Butters, which I actually like. I think it's a good, different dynamic of having that character interact with the other kids. I like the Butters mannerisms. I think it actually creates some pretty laugh-out-loud moments. I know, I didn't say LOL, I actually said the whole thing. Episode 4, it's about the kids are on this field trip, and they go to a veal ranch, and they don't know, until too late, that veal is from baby cows. And the cows have like these baby, big ol' eyes, Bambi-type eyes, and standard cows, like, they want to help save them. Of course, Cartman being a dick, he's like, why? Oh, they don't taste good. So they get Cartman's Mission Impossible kit, and Cartman says, well, I'll do it if you tell Kyle to kiss my ass. And of course, Kyle gets close, and Cartman farts on his face. Yeah, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of fart jokes. That's just me. Very, very rarely has a fart joke made me laugh. Just, again, apparently my neighbor's rooster felt the same way. I guess he could call, they don't could call chicken. The rooster fucking decided to talk and protest. I guess he confirmed his protest. But my favorite joke, I thought the one that was actually funny, is when they get the calves and they stands like we don't put in my room. What happens is, oh, well, how are we going to deal with all these calves? And Butters goes, I know a way to do it. I know a way to deal with it. I know a way to get him healthy. So he goes to his home and he comes back and he has a box. It's this calf exercise by Suzanne Summers. And it's the wrong calf. It's like your calves, like you do the thing that you put on your calves to work out. See? Suzanne Summers can't be wrong. See? Calf exercise. Just Butters, like, idiocy mixed in with innocence. And again, the way the voice is done. And I'm like, a play on of words, calf exercise. That did make me laugh. I thought that was the funniest joke in the episode. See, that type of joke makes me laugh. And so the rancher who had those calves, they want the calves back. Stan's like, no. The parents say, come on out. We're getting angry. No. And then it becomes a hostage situation. Or at least that type, because now there's cops there. There's a hostage negotiator, which is the worst one, because he keeps giving in to demands. It tries to be kind of like a parody of Dog Day Afternoon. Okay, if you give us some guns, we'll return one calf. And the guy does it. Okay, you give us the guy who played Worf in makeup and drive us to where we need to go. And so you get Michael Dorn, not his voice, but you get interpretation of his voice. Which I read of Michael Dorn is actually, I guess, a fan of South Park. He's like, man, I could have done the voice if you asked me. I would have done the voice. But it seems like South Park guys, they don't really have a lot of celebrity voices. I mean, I think the few they did was some bands and Cheech and Chong. And I think, what was it, like George Clooney voiced a dog, but didn't really voice it. It was like a gag. But yeah, they don't really have a lot of actors doing voices. Isaac Hayes as Chef. I don't know if there's any other examples like later on throughout the seasons. So, like South Park is definitely a unique idea. It's funny, a few episodes later, there's an episode called The Simpsons Already Did It. About how, well, you have all these plots and it seems like The Simpsons did it. But I would say, I mean, this got to season 6 and they have a lot of episodes that are pretty damn unique in terms of story. That does make it stand out. And again, I've said this before. When I first started this whole thing, thanks to Edward, thank you so much. He's been requesting these South Park episode reviews. I wasn't really big on South Park. I'm like, I like the movie, but I'm not sure on the show. And there are episodes of the show I'm not a fan of, but I would say I liked more than I've disliked. And again, I may not be a fan of like fart jokes and stuff, but like I said, there are jokes that make me laugh. There are plot lines that are at least unique, and you don't quite know what's going to happen next. And that is one of the pluses of the show. It's not... When you go into a show, I would not say it's predictable as to what exactly will happen. It's almost like anything can happen at any moment. That sense of utter chaos that's fun to watch. And the voices... I mean, Cartman is a prick, but at the same time... It's funny... Lately, in this season, Cartman has not been giving me the laughs like he did in the past couple seasons. I think because like he's a dick, but he seems even more of a dick this season. Which I know is stupid because there was an episode that he ate a bully's parents. And yet, I didn't say he was that much of a prick. But I'm saying he's a prick this season. So I know that's... I don't know if ironic is the word, but... But it seems like this season, like Butters is the one that's giving me the more of the chuckles or laughs. I mean, before it was Cartman, and now this season's Butters. And it was the whole point is that, yeah, we can still eat meat, but it doesn't mean we have to eat baby cows and such. Which I get that idea. I've never had veal. I have no interest in having veal. But I can't really talk because I have eggs, and that's, you know, what you think an egg is. So I can't really complain to people who have veal. Otherwise, they could complain to me for having an egg, a chicken egg. And no, not these chickens. This would just be a bit too weird. Hey neighbor, to have some eggs? No, I can get them at the store. That's fine. Be just less awkward. Now I'm just going to steal the rooster, cook them, and have some Popeyes. No, just it'd be a bit awkward. But I mean, the episode, it was what it was. I wouldn't say got a huge lot of laughs out of it, but I said, Butters, just how bad this hostage negotiator was. I think it would have been cool if they actually got Michael Dorn to play himself and Worf. I did. Apparently Michael Dorn would have done it, but just never asked. Episode 5, I would say I liked a bit more. The plot of episode 5 is the 4 kids, they have to watch this show where fighting around the world with Russell Crowe, where Russell Crowe just goes around fighting everybody in different continents, different countries. And the kids don't give a shit about the show. It's during one of the commercial breaks they're going to see a new trailer to the new Terrence and Phillip movie. And pretty much it's a plot that's simple, but at the same time they take that simplicity and they do in their own South Park creative way, where they keep... There's all these distractions that make it so they can't watch the show to see the commercial during one of the commercial breaks. So, for example, Stan's sister, she's like, nope, I'm watching this just to make you mad. If you want this, go buy me a tampon. Okay, they go to Kyle's house. Nope, your baby brother wants to watch this very serious show for a little kid. I'll go to Chef's house. Well, it's so much busy work and so many programs, so many features on this high-tech TV that the fucking TV turns to a robot and walks out of the room. which I thought was one of the better jokes in the episode. Oh, maybe we'd watch the TV with these crack addicts. But there's the TV running a rampage and we gotta get away from it. Oh, let's go to Cartman's house, but it's being fumigated, so we don't get sick. And then Butters goes, well, we can't watch at my place because I don't have a babysitter. And then they pause and they go, oh, I just want to kill you, Butters. You tell me we can watch at your place the whole time? But we can't. I don't have a babysitter. See, that's with Butters, because of his innocence of stupidity, however you want to view it, that portrays some rather funny portions of the plot. And intermixed with that, you keep seeing this show of Russell Crowe just going around beating everybody up. And apparently the story was that Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they actually liked Russell Crowe as an actor. And actually, I guess at one point, they met the guy, and the guy was nice to them. Although he made them kind of listen to this song, and it was awful. But they said, other than that, he seemed like a nice guy, and he treated us well. But Russell Crowe would get in all these fights with people, where, like, he was doing some speech, and they cut him off, and he got pissed off at the person for cutting him off in the middle of his speech. There's other people he would fight. And apparently Russell Crowe thought it was rather entertaining, the episode. I think you even find on YouTube where Russell Crowe mentions it. I thought, it was funny that Russell Crowe's character had a sidekick named Tugger, and it was a fucking boat that was alive. A tugboat. And there's a part where Russell Crowe is singing, and the boat's trying to get away and actually shoots himself. It survives, but the idea of an actual tugboat shooting itself so that I wouldn't listen to Russell Crowe sing, it's a pretty funny idea. It's weird, it's outrageous, it's nothing I would not have guessed going into the episode what would happen. It's kind of become one of the fun parts of South Park, of just what the hell's going to happen next. And I also like what they did at the end. Maybe it wasn't on purpose, but no, it had to have been on purpose. Where they finally, number one, I like that each time they're ready to watch it, it's when the actual show went to a commercial break. Because, as a TV show, it's 30 minutes long, but they need a couple commercial breaks. That's why the episode, even though it's a 30-minute block, they're usually about 22 minutes. 22 minutes. Back in the day, I think it used to be like 25 minutes, at least in the 80s, but then it went to 22 minutes. That's why, to go on a tangent, the TV show Elf, the sitcom, if you buy the DVDs from overseas in Germany, which, I don't know if I can do this right, these here, they have more of the full episodes. And my neighbor's rooster is pissed about that. Yeah, I know. I'm pissed off too that the only way to watch them is on that. Because if you get Elf on DVD in the US, they are the syndicated episodes. They're the episodes that had to be cut down to 21 minutes to fit the other shows, more commercials. But back then it was about 25 minutes. So there'd be such as that show, including like an entire ending in one episode that was cut out. Or, hey, this had a song, so cut that out. So, like, there'd be like 3-4 minutes of each episode cut out. I'm like, what the fuck? Now, not every episode is the full capacity of the 25 minutes, but the majority of them are. And that's why I have those. But yeah, but I'm just saying that, back in the day, you had a little bit more time for a show, but afterward it was about 22 minutes. Unless they're like, no, screw it, we want it just be 22 minutes, just go ahead and put commercials, this is all we got. less by choice. But I went all that because throughout the show, they're getting ready to sit down to see the commercials, and then during the programming, it would cut to the actual commercials the viewer would see, and then when it was done, cut back to like, man, we didn't see the trailer there. I thought that was actually clever to work that into the plot. And then by the end, they see the trailer and it's nothing. It's just a bunch of words going to the screen, Terrence and Phillip for like 10 seconds, and then boom, the title. And the kids think it's the greatest thing ever. And that was done on purpose because there was nothing shown. Which there have been trailers that have done that, where there's going to be this big event and then you see nothing. It's just a teaser, and there are good teasers. Terminator 2 is a good teaser. But there's some bad well, they don't really do teasers anymore. That's actually something I kind of miss. If it's done well, of course. I guess the equivalent of today would be... well, doing the trailer for trailers. Boom, 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 this Friday. And it's like, well, why even create this in the first place? Trailers for trailers. It's just... anyway. But yeah, it was nice to see Chef again. Rest in peace, Isaac Hayes. Because, he pops up only once in a while. That's why he's, oh, great to see him there. The Russell Crowe parody I thought was fun. Granted, you kind of get the joke after a bit. So maybe it runs on a little bit too long, and you rather see a little bit more, maybe one or two more misadventures the kids get into. Well, I think it would have been funny if they tried to go to Kenny's house, and they're like, "What are you doing? Kenny's not even here anymore. Get out of here." And like the parents kicked them out or something, or they don't have a TV. Oh, sure, it's Kenny's friends. Oh, I miss Kenny. Yeah, whatever. And then there's no TV. It's like some other thing that I don't know. We don't have a TV. Well, we don't have cable. We just have, laser disc. Which I think would have been funny if Kenny's parents, they didn't have cable. They just had laser disc. It'd just be ironic. I don't know. Just maybe a little one or two. A little bit less of the Russell Crowe, a little bit more of the misadventures of the kids. Because, again, the Russell Crowe parody was fun. It just, after a while, you kind of get the point. Yeah, he goes, he wants to fight. Goes, he wants to fight. So the joke kind of runs his course a little bit too much. But overall, it was an entertaining episode. I would say, so far, it's one of the better episodes of Season 5. Just, yeah, I like that simple idea. The kids just want to watch a trailer. And all the things they have to go through in order to watch it. And I thought the kids were utilized well. No kid was kind of left. They kind of have equal screen time. Even Carbon got a laugh out of me, because each time they run to somewhere, it's a wide shot where Carbon's always lagging behind, and he's tired of running, and he drops a donut, and because it's such a far away shot, it makes it funnier, and he goes back for the no donut left behind. that got a laugh out of me. So yeah, I like that. Episode 4 was there. It was okay. Episode 5 I thought was a fun one. Like I said, I think it's one of the better ones of the season. And overall, neither one I disliked. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.